Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about how grammar is important for learning English. If your grammar is wrong, people may misunderstand you or message won't be conveyed in a correct way. Many beginners think that just memorizing sentences is enough. But here is the truth. There is a problem with that. And today I will explain why grammar is the key to really knowing English. When you memorize ready made sentences, yes, you can say them fluently. For example, you might learn I like apples, I'm happy, I go to school. You can say them perfectly. But here is the thing you can only say those exact sentences. If someone asks you, what fruit do you like? And you only know to say, I like apples, you might get stuck. You won't be able to say, I like mangoes, I don't like bananas, I like oranges too. That's why grammar is important. Grammar helps you create your own sentences, not just repeat what you memorized. And yes, it takes time to learn grammar, but once you know it, you can make any kind of sentences of your own. Your English will be correct, natural, and full of ideas. For beginners, it is good to practice sentences or phrases. Start small, sentence by sentence. For example, I am learning English. I like tea. I go to the market. Practice them again and again. It helps you get used to English sounds and structure. But if you want really understand English, you need to know grammar. Grammar is like the skeleton of the language. It gives structure to everything you say. Without grammar, your sentences may sound correct sometimes, but you cannot speak freely. Grammar gives you freedom in English. You don't have to depend on memorized sentences forever. When you know grammar, you can change sentences easily, ask questions, give answers, tell stories in your own words. For example, if you know grammar, you can say, I ate an apple. I didn't eat apple. I like tea. Do you like tea? See, grammar lets you create, change, and ask anything in English. It also helps you have a great knowledge and ideas. Your English will sound natural and correct. You cannot learn everything in one day, but don't worry, that's normal. Think of it like building a house. Vocabulary is like bricks, grammar is the structure that holds the house together. So, what should beginners do? First, practice sentences and phrases. Repeat them again and again, then slowly learn grammar step by step. Sentence practice helps you start speaking. Grammar helps you think and speak freely. The more grammar you know, the more ideas you can express, the more sentences you can create, and the more fluent you become. Remember, memorizing sentences is good to start, but grammar is what makes you a real English speaker. It takes time, but it is worth of it. With grammar, you can make any sentences you want, speak correctly, and share your ideas confidently. But how much grammar is needed to speak English? Many learners think they must know 100% grammar to speak English, but that is not true. To speak English comfortably, you need a 40% grammar and 60% practice. But basic grammar is mandatory to speak correct English. That's true. The most important grammar for speaking includes parts of speech, basic tenses, subject verb agreement, simple sentence structure, basic question forms. If you understand these basics, you can already speak in English. The remaining 60% improvement comes from practice, such as speaking sentences daily, reading simple English, listening to conversations, watching English videos, practicing question and answers. However, if you are preparing for exams, you need more grammar knowledge. In exams, grammar topics usually include active and passive voice, direct and indirect speech, articles, prepositions, conjunctions, clause and complex sentences, punctuation rules, advanced tense forms. These topics are mainly required for writing and grammar tests, not always for daily speaking. So remember this simple idea. For speaking English, 40% grammar, 60% practice. For exams and writing, you may need 70 to 80% of grammar knowledge. I suggest you to know basic grammar, but don't wait to finish all grammars before speaking. Learn the basics and start practicing sentences every day. So, start today, practice sentences, learning grammar, and keep going. Soon you will see the difference in your English. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more tips on learning English.